I still have a little bit of footage left here, a gig or two. Let's go down Maywood Avenue. I've never been down Maywood Avenue before. Uh-oh. Looks like there may be some remediation work going on and so forth. Gonna come out here on Dewey. Dewey or Dewey not? We're gonna Dewey. The old fire station, now the free clinic, across from the Church of Christ Scientists. We're right back. I seen something down here that I'd like to take a little trip down and look at a little bit closer. I think this is the old Ingersoll plant where they used to make the tanks, the amphibious vehicles, I should say armored vehicles. If not, we're pretty close to it. I remember coming down past the old downtown shooting range and seeing the military vehicles parked outside. I think we're very close to that facility. Take a little closer look up here. There's the Edison Academy. It's really something, considering how far we've come, right? Okay. I think this is a steel plant right here. Okay. I remember seeing them handling steel in this facility. We're on East Vine. Okay, and they're still working out of there. I think the Ingersoll plant's down here. We'll go down and take a look down by the old range. Yes, this is it because of the curve right here. Everything over here was Ingersoll. And this is where they made amphibious vehicles for World War II, I believe, and for the Korean War, I think. But right in here, yes, absolutely. This is where we would go. And see this fence right here? See how it's old? It's got the old three-top barbed wire on the top. That's where the vehicles were parked, all back in there. That was a little holding yard. Yep, and over here too. But this was the main manufacturing. Yep, I have not been down here in over 50 years. But yep, this is it. Sure enough. And the Kalamazoo shooting range, that's right up here on the corner. It should be. Yep, it is. This is it. Here is the old Aunt Millie's day-old bread store. Now it's a auto detail. And here is the Kalamazoo Gun Club. It's a shooting range right there. Yep, and that's active. Yep. I don't know if this business is there anymore. It sure looks closed, don't it? All around there. Yep. Over here is the Kalamazoo Sled Company back in the day. Right here is a big junkyard. Right by the railroad tracks, handy to load up the scrap, and it still looks like it is. Here is Kalamazoo Sled. Right in here. Big manufacturer. Sold millions of sleds, literally all over the world. All gone. Well, you can bet the people that lived here in these homes back in the day, okay, worked there at Cal Sled, many of them. Again, the lights are out, so we treat this as a four-way. It's funny that we're right here because we'll stop up here. I'll show you where my mother and her brother and my grandpa and grandma moved to Kalamazoo back in the day from Manton, Michigan, right after World War II. These are homes all along here, okay? Their home sat right here, where you see this little lattice fence. That was where their home sat. I have a famous picture at home of my grandpa sitting there in the front with my uncle just before he went to World War II. And their old 1935, 36 car parked there alongside. That house is still, of course, was there then too. Across the street right here, this was a mint manufacturer, similar to like A.M. Todd and so forth. It was a peppermint company. Man, did it smell good. It didn't quite look like this. This is a renovation of the business that was here. But it was something else. Now, of course, it's for lease. Of course, over here, all these little places are pretty well looking for another place to go. Seen better days. I'll be right back. Really glad to have been able to find where Ingersoll was. They used to test their armored vehicles, their amphibs, at a little pond, a little area over near Galesburg. Look at this Quonset hut. That's pretty cool, huh? Another home with a business built on the front right here. Huh? This is Mill Street. There were a lot of milling going on. Take a look at these places right here across the street. Look at here. Look at next door. Old barn back there, but that's pretty cool there. There's something right there. Over here was another little business. Looks like a junkyard in there. Oh, kind of is. Don't want to cut somebody's livelihood down, but I'm just saying. Here is the parking lot for Sportsman's Tavern right here. And here's the corner that Sporty's was on. It's been raised years ago. Right there was the famous Sportsman's Tavern. Used to be a bowling alley and kind of morphed into a larger drinking establishment. And live music too, by the way. Live music. Well, I'm glad that we were able to take this little trip today. I had a second, so I'm going to be getting home here. Get out of Dodge, so to speak. Won't be long, we'll be on that train. That's going to be a fun trip. My grandson and I are looking real forward to that. A little bit better shape. Feeling better. We do a lot of walking around downtown there in Chi-Town. I've done it before. It's time again. See all the little factories here. Door 1. I wonder what's behind door number 1. Win that car right there. Yep, they're going to town on this. They tore down the old grapevine. The grapevine's gone, and they're building a whole brand new community center in there. The last I seen. I'll be right back.